Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much.
I'm glad he could catch the ball this week. Last week he dropped 3 balls.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try and throw it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Irving on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They're on here with Will Shipley. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Going the out route, complete. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving now. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. They'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again for the first time to Rashad White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Dropping back to throw. He dropped it. Oh, that should have been intercepted. Brock, he had it. Couldn't bring it in, though. That does bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down, Eagles.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Running back sent in motion. They are throwing it again. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Dillon has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
14. Buccaneers 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Try the right side with White. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's the give to Irving. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Caught on the comeback route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Going with Irvin here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Got a man. This is Evans. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And they'll pitch it out to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Birds got to it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Eagles with 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They're set up at the 35 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Dotson with a catch out right. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking for a throw here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it yet again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
There's something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Pickup of 12. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Throwing it again here. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
On the move, past the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hurt.
The play fake, he'll throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a carry by Irving. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll look to throw. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
On 1st down, they'll run. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Bucs' 36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and 8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not.
Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
A normal old stop on third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mike,
They'll run this with Irving. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play coming here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Irving on the inside give. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready up.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
Pass play now. Catch made left side by Bucca. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out of the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll throw it. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4.
14. Buccaneers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. They give to Barkley, left side. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Straight trash. That's ridiculous. That's just trash.
The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Shipley now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. laying it out to start this drive. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Running for the marker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ready up.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This gets the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Toss play to Barkley. Into the second level past the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead as time runs out here in the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. 3 quarters in the books from this one. Everybody ready to see how this game finishes out.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
70 Lions.
Now looking to throw. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Running left. This is Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They go to Barkley again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. And that brings up fourth down. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
It leads to second.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He's going to throw this one. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. We're on here with Will Shipley. And he'll get it up to the 44. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Yaya Diaby on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 47. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dillon gets it on the counter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 13.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action on 1st. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Eagles.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hand off now to Shipley. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Connects there, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it sets up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Tag. Cougar 19.
He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.